make their house out of logs and stones and logs.
Beatrice, and we will
And we will cure the wolf's tail with the soothing ointment of Vaseline and Rogaine.
Amadeus. Yeah. Furthermore, stay focused.
Furthermore, we will.
Tell the audience. Furthermore, as you decreed.
Furthermore, as you decreed, we will get along and agree on things.
In fact, we've already come to our first agreement.
It's the wolf. You're right.
We are not the only ones guilty today. What? But the jury is guilty too!
Orderly court, I will ask. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's pull our focus back together. We just have a couple pages left. Work hard to not distract each other, to not have conversations that aren't related to the play. And let's carry on from, I will ask the wolf and the pigs to explain this accusation.
I will ask the wolf and the pigs to explain this accusation.
Gladly, Your Honor. We request the court's permission to
Let us examine.
let us examine the descriptions of the jurors.
Permission granted.
Well, now let us look at what the jurors told us. Or better yet, what the jurors didn't tell us.
We shall begin with Little Red Riding Hood.
Me? But I'm always very good.
Come on, wait for
Really?
Yes, I'm kind to others, as you may know, especially grandmothers whose house I often go.
What about that last visit? You stopped and talked to a wolf.
But he seemed like a very nice wolf.
You skipped a line.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. But he seemed like a very nice wolf.
Until he gobbled up your grandmother.
Guilty. Talking to strangers. Next.
Humpty Dumpty.
Old King Cole.
I'm sorry. Old King Cole. Sorry. I'm Old King Cole, a merry old soul, You see, I call for my pipe, I call for my bowl, I call for my fiddler's ring. What's wrong with that? You say you called for your pipe, eh? Right. And what did you do with the pipe? I smoked it, of course. That's what pipes are for. But not in smoking free castle.
Guilty of air pollution in a palace. Next.
Mistress Mary. Why me? I'm very merry. You're anything but merry. Aren't you quite contrary? I said I'm quite merry. Quite contrary. Very merry. Quite contrary. Oh, all right. So I am quite contrary. But what's it to you? If you try to make something new.
And if you want to make something of it,
If you want to make something of it, I'll come over and knock your block out.
Guilty. Contrariness. Next.
Jack. Me? I'm just a pretty nice guy who found gold in the sky. Really? You found gold? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It didn't belong to anyone else? Well, there was a giant, but he didn't deserve all that gold. He was gonna grind my bones to make his bread. That's no excuse. Your Honor, I think you can see where this is going.
I think I do. Guilty. Granted that. Next.
Humpty Dumpty. I'm totally innocent. I sat on a wall. I enjoyed the view.
edge of the stage, guys.
I enjoy the view from there all winter, spring, and fall. But what about summer? You didn't mention that. A mere oversight, of course. No, it was just last summer when Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty together again. To the cracks thou shalt. Well, it was your carelessness atop that mountain that put all the king's horses and men in risk, climbing up the mountaintop, riding up the mountaintop, climbing the wall, just to put you back together. But all I did was dial 911. I didn't know they would send the whole regiment.
Guilty. Reckless endangerment of man and beast. Next.
Cinderella.
But I'm just a poor servant maid whose clothes are quite shabby, I'm afraid.
Really?
One night.
Right. One night you had it all. You went to a ball at the palace, and you even danced with the prince. And then suddenly you ran away. Why?
I had to run. The clock struck midnight? The clock struck midnight. My gown was turning to rags, my coat to a pumpkin, my horses to mice.
That sounds like a fairy tale to me.
Don't you see? I had to run. I couldn't let the prince see me like that. I didn't want him to fly sheep at the palace.
Guilty. Leaving the scene of a show.
Was it last slipper? Like these ones? Why do you believe it? Where did you get it? From the prince. We worked for him.
Nice and loud,
We
you guys.
searched everywhere looking for the foot that fits this slipper. Fits perfectly. I got you found you. The prince will be so happy. You will marry him, of course.
Not so fast. The wedding will have to wait. The defendant, the plaintiffs, and the jury have all been found guilty.
Jamie.
They're not the only ones. But they're not the only ones, Your Honor. The newscasters, reporters, and town crowds have built this trial with sensationalism. Oh, goody! Oh, goody! I knew we were sensational. Not sensational. Sensationalism. What?
A preoccupation with an exploitation designed to shock and startle.
Huh?
Stretching the truth.
Oh.
Guilty as charged. And now for the sentencing.
Your Honor, there's one more.
You just say, oh.
Your Honor,
What is it now?
there's one more guilty person.
Impossible. I passed a verdict against the wolf, the pigs, the jury, and the press. There's no one left.
Except.
See? Me, the judge. What could I be guilty of?
Well, you seem very nice. But you use large, difficult words. Difficult words when easier ones would suffice. Sorry, Judge, but you're guilty What's the word?
Obfuscation.
Well,
Say it louder, Christine.
Obfuscation. Thank you.
Well, it looks like everybody's guilty of something here. No. Maybe that's where we get the expression over.
Now for the sentencing. Since everyone is guilty today, my judgment applies to us all. First, where we are wrong, we must admit we are wrong and try to make things right. Secondly, we must not be so quick to find fault in others, for we all have fault of our own. Thirdly, we must all serve time.
Oh, no! Where, Your Honor? And for how long?